Yeah, you're welcome to Edwin Fashion Inspired. I was about making this video and guess what? NEPA just disappointed me. But nevertheless, we forge ahead. We move. So you're welcome. And we shall be talking about tackling of disappointment. Tackling of you disappointing your customers. How do you tackle you yourself from disappointing of your customers, because it has become a general notion that tailors are disappointers, that you give them a work to do, they end up disappointing you, they give you heartbreak, they give you heart attack. So if you give a tailor work, not staple, you keep calling to remind them of your clothes. So how do you come out of that now your customers cannot say, if I give this guy a cloth, if I give this lady a cloth, I can trust that he's on my work. You get it done before the date of delivery. So how do you focus and get your work done? That's the things we are going to be talking about on this very broadcast. So one of them is you understand your customers and understand your customer expectations of you. If you understand your customer, like, you have to understand and take note of the date at which he's getting his work. When discussing the details of that work, get note of the date, the urgency of the work, how urgent does he need it, when and how does the person need it. Understand the date and understand what your customer expects from you. Because the customer expects you to deliver before that day, if he expects you to deliver on that day, you have to understand and take note of it so that you'll be able to meet up with that very date and you will not disappoint that very customer. Thank you. So another thing I will be saying here is learn to say no to customers politely. You have to learn to say no to some kind of work that you know you cannot actually meet up with. Don't take the stuff because you are looking for money. No. Don't take the work because you want to have a lot of customers. No, don't take the work because this person is the first time this person is coming. You just want to try and make him your customer. By so doing, at the end of the day, you did not meet up with that work. The person will be very disappointed, very dissatisfied with you. It goes around to tell other people that that guy, that tailor, is not a good person, does not keep to his words. He disappointed you, and thereby the news is spreading. You are giving yourself more evil than good. So in order for you to avoid that, learn to say no. Those jobs you know you will not be able to deliver. Okay? By so doing, you'll be able to stay out of that stigma. So another thing here is planning and organizing. You have to plan and organize your work. Every work you have, since you already know the days and the date of collection of those work, you have to plan your schedule, plan your work in order of urgency. Let the ones that are going to be taken first come first. And so you work on those ones first before going to work on those that are going to be taken last. Because if you don't plan, if you don't organize, if you don't schedule your work, you discover that you'll be doing randomly, just picking at random the one that is more likely convenient for you to do. So at the end of the day, you might even do jobs that are not being taken. The ones that are going to be collected are not being touched, have not been done. So if you organize and plan your work according to your plans, according to the urgency of the works needed, you discover that you'll be able to avoid you disappointing and satisfying your customers. So that's what that. Another thing we are looking at is integrity. You see, as tailors, as a tailor, you need to build a brand integrity for yourself. If you say yes, let your yes be yes. Don't be a person of double standard. Don't be a tailor of double standard. Like, if you take a particular job, try to always meet up with your delivery date. Be consistent at doing it. Build yourself in such a way that I've given this person the trust, I've given this person the assurance that on so date when it comes, his work is ready. So you do your best to always work on that part so that you can gain the trust of your customers. And another thing here is procrastination. Most of the time, one of the big things that gets tailors into trouble is procrastination. I'll do this job later. This job is too simple. I'll do it later. This job is too easy. I'll get it done. Or this job is too difficult. Let me just be doing it later. All those later added things you are doing, you discover that at the end of the day, you might even ignore or you might even forget completely to attend to that particular thing. So after you've planned your schedule, you've organized, you discover that a particular job has to be done now. You have to do your best to get it done now. Okay, get that job done. So that at the end of the day, you don't have issues with nobody trouble you at all. So that's for that. And secondly, you have to avoid laziness. Laziness won't do you any good. So even after you've organized, you've planned, you know your work is, so you have to get it done. You know the works that have to be done. Like for example today, you need to focus. Avoid unnecessary things that will take you out of your office. Avoid every unnecessary job that is going to come and distract you. So focus on the one that you have that is needful to be done and get it done before you focus on other things. If not, you discover that every busybody at the end of the day, you end up not achieving and your work is piling up. So avoid it. Then another thing you need in all you do, you need God, you need prayers, and you need resolution as well. In as much as you are working, you have to pray for the guidance of the Holy Spirit, because prayer will go a long way to help you. So even as you are working, pray that God should grant you strength, grant you the grace, grant you His inspiration as well, so that you get your work done. Then another thing is have a resolution to tackle every disappointment around your business. Everything that is causing you to always disappoint your client, if it's your tools, your machines are not working the way they ought to work, try your best to get them fixed. Have the best set of equipment, have the best set of team that help you in your work. So at the end of the day, you have a good and the best result you're looking for. So that'll be all for today. If you have gained one or two from this video, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Like this video and also share to someone who's going to be needing it. So we look up to you. We look forward to seeing your results in your next job. Don't disappoint that client. One client that is happy can give you 1,000 other clients out there. Stay blessed.